It is time to talk about rare AK magazines. These are most of the rare AK mags I have. I have a few more that are stored elsewhere. These ones I just keep in a special box in a special safe. So we will start on the bottom. At first glance, this appears to be a Russian or Soviet magazine, but it's actually not. It's Pakistani. Or a fake light, kind of a play on the word bakelite. Has an ISI proof, but this is Pakistani. Has a brass locking lug, which is indicative of a Pakistani mag. These are pretty cool. I bought a lot of them. This is my last one. I think I might have another one somewhere else, but a lot of people like these. They're really rough. A lot of the what appears to be defects are actually in the rough tooling that these are made on. So if you have a few of these, do a side by side and you'll see like all the ones I had that little scratch there. So pretty cool. Next one is a Bosnian 2-rib magazine. These aren't too uncommon. I think they go for about $100. Next one is a Chinese 3-witness hole chrome-plated follower magazine. These were Polytech, I believe. Does not have the safety sear relief cut, so that means this magazine was a commercial mag, which makes sense. Oh, we have China on the foreplate too, in case any of you doubted where it was from. The next one appears to be European, but the follower is Chinese, and so is the proof on the back there. If you can see it. Oh, let's get that glare again. It's a triangle with a 6.6 in it. There we go. Factory 66, that's Chinese. One of the early Chinese magazines. Supposedly made on Russian tooling. Who knows, though. These two are Finnish Velma. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Here's the earlier one. Look at all these spot welds. It's pretty cool. Easiest way to tell when it's finished is you look on the bottom. Has a loop. The Finns like to use loops. This is the newer Finnish mag. This one also has sort of a loop. Slightly different spot. This has the castle on there. Some of these are burned off. This one's not, which is cool. This was a pretty penny. I think I paid about $200 for this one. It's pretty cool. Okay, we have, in no particular order, the Russian magazines or Soviet magazines. We'll start with this one. This is the aluminum one. They call it the paratrooper mag. I don't think this is really used by paratroopers, or I don't think they were designed for paratroopers. Much lighter, aluminum. I have one that I use a lot. It's a fun mag. It looks cool. It's kind of fatter, probably because it's made out of aluminum and not as strong as steel inherently, I guess, so they have to make it a little thicker. The next one is a side stamp ISI. These aren't too rare, but they're more rare than a regular steel magazine. One of my favorites, the AK-103 Export magazine, as in, I guess the people say that they're export because of the ribs on the side. I don't know if that's true or not. Maybe they're made for Venezuela. We have the much more harder to find slab side AK-103 magazine. These are the non-export version, apparently. Who knows if that's true or not, but it's the only one of these that I have. Commonly, a lot of people confuse these with the Saiga mags, or Saiga, I don't know how to say it. This one's not that. This is a true Russian military AK mag. The next one is the Soviet slab side, my favorite. What's cool is this one is made in the same factory as this one. Actually, all three of these are made in the same factory. These are all Izhkevs, I can't pronounce it. This one's Tula. We'll get to that later. These three are made in the same factory. This one was made 7 years before, about 7 years before these two, which is cool. This one's really heavy. Probably one of the more heavier, if not the heaviest AK mag. I mean, they made this thick steel, no apologies, just tough. These are produced, I believe, between 48 and the early 50s. So these are older mags, but they work great. And they're very durable. And who cares? They're heavy, yeah, I know, but I'm not carrying 10 of these around, so I don't really care how heavy they are. Here's a Tula magazine. This is the Bakelite, called the Long Top, one of the earlier ones. Doesn't have steel reinforced lips, which some people hate. I don't really care. I've never had them break. I probably don't run them hard enough to break them anyway. But Bakelite, technically it's not Bakelite, it's AG4 or something like that. I don't know exactly what all that means, but it's an early plastic either way. So there you have it. If you have any questions or if you want to share any videos of your awesome AK mag collection, I'd love to see them. Thank you and good night.